Your thoughts on McCarthy, the coach, guaranteeing wins?
If you're a Cowboys coach, if you're a Cowboys player, if you're a Cowboys fan, there's already so much pressure on you. You're supposed to win. You're supposed to win the division. You're supposed to get to Super Bowls. Why add pressure? I just don't understand it. Why guarantee it? Why not just say, hey, we're trying to improve. We're trying to get better. I believe we will. I like our chances going forward. Don't guarantee it, because now if it doesn't happen, and by the way, you're on the road against a team that's hot, and, it's going to be a competitive game. I still think the Cowboys are a better football team, but you're on the road against a team that's hot. Why put that pressure on you? Why make Dak have to come out and have your back? You put more pressure on Dak. Now Dak's feeling a little bit more pressure. Now their team's feeling more pressure. And they could say, oh, we're not, whatever. That's just because you got to say that to the media. So, of course, he's having his coach's back. But I don't like it because you already have so much pressure. That star gives you pressure, and now you have more. I don't like it. I can't stand it, actually.
And that's exactly why I love it. Like I tell you, Christmas is almost here. There's a few things that are happening. I love the fact that Mike McCarthy put that pressure, that microscope on the Dallas Cowboys. I love it because you see the pressure, that's what breaks pipes. You understand what I'm saying?
Or makes diamonds.
Or makes diamonds. Ain't gonna make any diamonds. Ain't gonna make any diamonds. Now, these are the Dallas Cowboys that we're talking about here. The only diamonds they're winning is in the headlines. They'll get the back pages. You'll talk about them, all right? Forbes magazine will talk about it. Forbes magazine will talk about it. And of course, I will talk about that nauseating, disgusting fan base that they have that gets on my last nerves, okay? Because they're all going to be miserable.
They feel the same way.
Good. I hope they do. Because, you see, I don't bother them. They bother me.
Whoa,
you don't bother them?
I don't bother them. Never.
Why do you think every Friday we talk about them?
Listen, excuse me. We have to talk about them because, again, they're America's team. They're self-ordained America's team. They steal all the headlines. They're more valuable as a franchise than anybody else, even though they haven't won in 27 years. And counting, none of that has happened. The bottom line is that people still find that they love the star. They love the billion-dollar playpen. That's Jerry World. And you know what? Even the events that can get there, the Canelo fights of the world, the Errol Smith Jr.'s of the world fighting there and stuff like that. Jerry Jones is a masterful marketer. Yes. I'm not knocking the Cowboys. All I'm saying to you is this. At the end of the day, the fact that this coach of all people, he had Aaron Rodgers, couldn't win for the last decade. Aaron Rodgers, okay? But he's in Big D now in Dallas. They feeling themselves. They 8-4, even though they've lost 3 over the last 4 weeks. Oh, we expect to win this game or what have you. What did Ron Rivera say? Hey, usually you're saying that because you're trying to convince yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or we in your head. Not the wisest decision to make. I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what Ron Rivera said. Ron Rivera don't talk like that. But that gives you an indication of what the Washington football team, who still need a name, by the way, it's really pathetic that you don't have a name, the Washington football team. And by the way, you're saying the Washington. Well, Washington, you get a name.
He makes a good point. You don't know what we're talking about. The nation's capital.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pacific Northwest.
You could be the Pacific Northwest, but it is the nation's capital.
It
is true. Washington. Washington where?
Specific.
Yes, how about Washington Heights over here in New York? We don't know what you're talking about. So these are the kind of things that they need to take care of. But beating Dallas this Sunday will go a long way. And I personally believe that Mike McCarthy has given an assist in that manner. And because of that, I love it. Love it.
Now, do you think they're going to win?
Yes. I'm picking Washington to win this game.
Ooh.
I'm picking Washington to win this game.
You know what,
yes,
Tim? I was like, it's definitely going to be Cowboys. But with this whole media thing, it's starting to turn me a little bit like I'm not feeling as confident.
Me neither. Listen, I think the Cowboys are a better team. You look at them, their athletic ability, their ability to run the football, two backs now, their receivers getting healthy. Pollard needs to be healthy because I think he's a game changer. We saw that last week.
And he's not healthy.
He's not healthy.
That's right.
But if he
might miss the game.
If he does, I think that's a huge miss for them. Yes. And if he doesn't play, there would be a chance I would switch back to Washington. That's how big of a game changer I think he is.
Interesting.
But when Washington knows that their life is on the line here. Like, everything is on the line here. They got to win both of these games against the Cowboys down the stretch.
They got a chance.
They're going to be so focused, so well prepared. I still think Dallas is better, but why give them even more incentive? I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense.
Because you're trying to convince yourself and your team, this is what we're going to do. It's a mistake.
Maybe that's part of the problem with the mindset.
Do you just think that he might not have been trying to convince this team, but he just slipped? That it just, oh, shoot, I said something. You know what's happened to me? I said something. I'm like, oh boy,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Happens to all. It happens to all
I
of us.
didn't mean to say that.
It happens to all of us.
And I think he's trying to, show confidence
Yeah.
and show, hey, we're the Cowboys, and Jerry probably gave him a fiery
Hey, listen, it's just
speech in the
it's
morning.
just like the playmaker Michael Irvin was on the sidelines with Dak Prescott, hugging him, giving him a pep talk, inspiring him. Well, you 8-4. What you need to do that for? What's the problem? You 7-1. You lost 3 in the last 4 weeks, but you're still 8-4. You're in first place in the NFC East. You got all of this going on, and still you gonna come from the booth and come down to the sideline to encourage. Cause he nervous too. They all nervous, Tim Tebow. They're all nervous because they know what can go wrong will go wrong when it comes to the Cowboys. And they know it. They feel the pressure. And he's trying. And Mike McCarthy just made a mistake. He slipped.
And I feel like that's probably been one of the hardest things for a long time with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Always looking back on the 90s and the success and the pressure of trying to live up to it. And then the pressure of Jerry's world, of everything of, hey, it's Super Bowl or bust.
Yep.
And we have to get back. Rather than just encouraging them in, hey, you are successful. This team's been crushing it this year. They're one of the most talented offenses in the NFL.
That's right.
Like, let's just let it ride and continue to build rather than put the pressure of, if it's this or nothing.
And let's not
like
forget,
that.
Jerry Jones, you brought him up. Let's not forget, this man is on public radio in Dallas talking about how the receivers are running the wrong routes. And sometimes when the route running ain't in concert with what the quarterback was planning on doing, you end up getting the kind of mistakes that we have seen. He said that.
Did you learn that? Did you learn that accent when you went down to speak for Alabama?
You know what? Not Alabama. When I spoke in Dallas too. I'm glad you brought up Alabama. Did you see what they did to Georgia? James Dunn, our producer's hiding. We can't find him. We can't find him. We haven't seen his face. There's an APB out for him. He's nowhere to be found.
No,
Georgia,
he just said he's in my ear, and I talked to him this morning.
He said to you, I don't hear him. I don't hear him. I don't hear him. He's been hiding because he was talking a lot of smack. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.